big round of applause for Lavi.
At the outset, I express our heartfelt gratitude. And today we're deeply honored to have Mr. record our gratitude to Sir Pauline.
Mr. Kyntu to kindly do the honor of the lecture. And with this, I would like to be awareness, life skills, and the confidence to say no. John Abraham, actor, filmmaker, and youth icon.
It's Sir John Abraham. I would like to ask question: music, fitness, bikes, films, football. You've pursued many passion. Which one have given you the biggest natural high? And why do you think pursuing a passion is more rewarding than chasing temporary thrills? Thank you, sir.
Being in the film industry, being surrounded with alcohol, drugs, and all sorts of negative stuff, what kept you from being tempted to be indulged in that kind of environment?
Background. When I was in the 8th standard, my father told me, I don't know how to put food on the table tomorrow. So when you come from a background like that, you either lose your head when you make money, or you become very cautious about your life. I became very cautious about my life, and I said, I should not lose my head whilst all around me are losing theirs. You know, so when I came into the industry, the one thing, another substance or another drug, the biggest drug in our industry is not substance, it's fame. Fame is the biggest drug. And if you get consumed by fame, and if you have an attitude, and if you have an ego, and if you roam around with a bubble that everybody knows me, everybody loves me, and there is no one more important than me, so much so that I can reach an airport and skip every line, or I can show my face and bribe my way into certain functions where I'm not supposed to be there, that's where your problem starts. So I took control of myself from the start. I thank my mother and father. They're my, if I had to believe in a God, it would be my father. He gave me the best value systems, and I said, listen, I need to stay away from the indulgence of fame into my system, and I stayed clearly away from that. I don't have a problem with my industry, because I say this on record that my industry has lovely people in it, but the baggage that comes with it, I stayed away from that very consciously. I chose to, and I still choose to, lead a very middle class life in whatever I do. I have not allowed myself to surround myself with yes men. I have not allowed myself to wear fancy clothes. I have kept myself completely in the zone of being middle class and my values, which is why when you're surrounded, to answer your question, when you're surrounded by alcohol and when you're surrounded by people who consume substances, I chose to stay away because I got scared, and I said, I worked so hard to come to where I have. I can't lose all that by just falling over the line. And I stepped on this side, and I've always watched the world from this side. The best example I can give you is I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. That's where most of my industry people come home. So it's a matter of choice. I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. It's their lifestyle. They've chosen that lifestyle. My lifestyle is very different, and I enjoy my space. I like being in an informal space. I like meeting people. I like touch and feel. Like I love to hang out with you guys, chat with you guys in a very informal session and enjoy. And that's the way I like to lead my life, and it's kept me in a good place, and I'm very happy right now.
Thank you.